And so we start with our fictitious learner, Ben Payne, and log in to have a look at how the website can support his work. I've made this bigger so that with the data projector we can read the text more easily. So we go to Ben's account and we see a list of tabs leading to various facilities on the website. We can use the My Pages tab in particular to make and manage his pages. So we click on the tab and we can list his pages and create pages. Here is a list of his pages. Starts with a regular page and then he has a list of evidence pages. We'll look at the regular page in some more detail now. This page has just been put together to show some of the different types of content that we can put there. We edit them by clicking on the Edit tab, and on the page we have various things, an image there, which we can align, not using these icons, there for the text, but by using the image icon and aligning to the left or the right. Once implemented, the image moves to the right of the page. We can move the camel image down a little bit and put some text with it. So I decide what I'm going to write, and I write, "This is my camel, Humphrey." This text can be linked to other pages of work using the linking tool, or indeed other websites, or it could be just left as it is and maybe made bigger, bolder, much the same the facilities that you would get with a word processor. One difference is that each page is linked through the URL, so here we can give the URL an easy to remember logical name. All of them will start the ingot.org/community, and this one has /Ben afterwards because it's Ben's page. Click on the Revisions tab, we can see that there's a complete history of every revision that's been made to this page saved. This means that we can see each step in the development phase of a particular piece of work. If we now click to the revert from the current revision, and we're asked if we're sure, we are, we revert back, and we can see when we click on the page that its content is as we started, with the trash can to the left and no text with the camel. If we click revision again and we revert it again, we'll see that this time the page is back to where we were, with the trash can on the right hand side of the page, the camel and the text. So if a student makes a mistake, they can always revert the page to an earlier version, and as we said earlier, the teacher can see the history. So that's pretty well how that part of My Pages works. How do we create a page? Well, we click on the Create Page link, we choose the type of page we want, whether it's a blog entry or a regular page or an evidence page and so on. Public pages, for example, can be edited by anybody. It's a little bit like Wikipedia. A regular page can only be edited by the person that owns it, and so on. We can create new page types if there's demand for particular facilities and permissions. Here we've gone to a blog page. This is a blog created by one of the learners to explain a project that he was doing. The project was on the Mongol Empire, and he's not only put the information here about the Mongol Empire, he's also included the assessment criteria. This is so that he can effectively peer assess or self-assess before he submits the work to his teacher. Everything can be managed online. There's no need to take screenshots, put them on paper, which is better for the environment, but also it means that once teachers get used to working in this way, they will save a lot of time, and it means they can concentrate more on the professional job of teaching and less on dealing with the administration that's associated with assessment. We want the assessment focus to be sharp because assessment for learning is what we're about. But the administration that goes with that can be a big headache, and we're doing a lot using these methods to solve that. There's other social networking techniques that we can employ. For example, learners can build relationships with others through the website. This one hasn't any established yet, but they could have a list of their friends or peers with whom they shared their work and indeed shared their assessment. Peer assessment to take place routinely, then we need the facility to support it.